Well, hello, folks. Soccer 605 on the job for you here tonight at the MAC. We have a AA girls semifinal between the home team of Gorman Knights and the visitors of Lincoln Patriots. Very happy to be with you here tonight. And we hope you'll enjoy the game. This certainly has the potential to be one of the better games we've covered. And by the way, this is the last live stream high school soccer game of the season for us. We can't express our gratitude enough for all the people that have worked with us and let us get on board to bring these live streams to you, and especially the players.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Sioux Falls of Gorman High School would like to welcome you to the MAC on Senior John McEneaney Field on the campus of the Gorman High School for this evening's semifinal match between the visiting Sioux Falls Lincoln Patriots and your Sioux Falls of Gorman Lady Knights. At this time, please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Please direct attention to the field for tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visitors, the Sioux Falls Lincoln Patriots. For 3, Mollie Kelly.
Mollie Kelly, a sophomore.
5, Britton Blount. Number 6, Julie Teslo. Number 7, Michaela Moore. Number 8, Kennedy Keller. Number 9, Molly Ferris. Number 10, Megan Landon. Number 18, Madison Landon. Number 19, Jamie Sorensen. Number 21, Abby Griffin. Number 44, in goal, C.D. Johnson. The Patriots are coached by Steve Burkhalter, who's assisted by Mallory Wenzel and Tammy Miller. And now for the Lady Knights. 0-0 in goal, number 1, Jillian Barkus. Number 2, Izzy Head. Number 4, Elizabeth Sarda. Number 6, Sophia Connolly. Number 7, Teresa Pojado. Number 8, Sydney Benner. Number 11, Alyssa Weidler. Number 13, Ashley Beacom. Number 16, Molly Detzel. Number 17, Jillian Gower. And number 18, Mackenzie Ecker. The Knights are coached by Ryan Byer, who's assisted by Nicole Zucker, Sheila Dirks, Michaela Brady, and Katie Bartling. Your officials for this evening's contest are center referee Kevin Messman, assistant referee 1, Megan Glenn, assistant referee 2, Emily Johnson, and the fourth official, Nicole Humptestad. Let's play soccer.
Before we get started here, folks, let's do a little PSA here for the High School Activities Association. The South Dakota High School Activities Association reminds you there's just one place where students are students first and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That is in South Dakota's high schools. Participation in activities includes the joy of competition and leads to greater achievement in other areas, including academics. High school activities are more than extracurricular. They are extra important too. This message brought to you by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and Soccer 605. Great matchup here tonight. We got two former coaches of the year for the Elite 11, Ryan Byer several years ago, and Steve Burkhalter for Lincoln last year. We've got some Elite 11 players going after each other out here. Julie Teslow and Teresa Pajado. This is going to be one of our better games. I want you to know we will have this game on high definition DVD or MP4 file available right after the game. We're trying to put as good a picture up there as we can for you on the internet, but nothing beats that high definition video. Center Kevin Messman says, let's play soccer. Big long ball back to Jillian Barkas. Abby Griffin tried getting it up to Blount. That's knocked away. They're looking in the middle for Madison Landon. That missed, but they do get it knocked up to Mollie Kelly. She passes it through. Molly Detzel tackles it away, like only Molly Detzel can. Detzel just such an enforcer back there for O'Gorman. Jamie Sorensen puts it through. Britton Blount was on the backside, but she was covered well by Liz Sarda. Ball up to Teresa Pajado. She's knocked off there by Julie Teslow. We saw a very challenging match Saturday when Aberdeen Central was here visiting, and saw some great battles in the middle between Teresa Pajado and Allie Zuger, another Elite 11 player from last year. Molly Ferris throws it in. That's banged out of there by Sophia Connolly. Ferris will try it again. That ball touched out by Connolly. Jamie Sorensen wins that ball. And Madison Landon was there, Britton Blount. And Messman says Jillian Barkas was fouled on that one. Liz Sarda bangs it out. Lincoln throw. Abby Griffin up. She sends it back to Keller. Keller trying to find somebody in the middle. Eckern got a touch on that. And they're looking for Alyssa Weidler up top. But Lincoln, not fooled by that. They're going to be keeping their eye very close on Alyssa Weidler tonight. A major scoring threat. Gower finds Eckern in the middle. Eckern can't get it over to Izzy Hedge. Ferris throws it up to Moore. And Liz Sarda up. That's going to roll out. Fajardo touches it out to Hedge. Jamie Sorensen shows up though and gets possession back for Lincoln. And a foul there by Mackenzie Eckern. Mackenzie with one of the more exciting shots we've got this season, with a long range bomber that came off the crossbar. It was just really exciting. Keller bangs it long. That's easily handled there by Barkas. Barkas finds Izzy Hedge. She can't keep control. Ferris throws it into Sorensen. Sorensen bangs it off more. That ball headed to the middle by Keller. Fajardo after it hard. That got touched in there by Blunt. And now a good battle there in the middle. Madison Landon comes back to help. She cuts inside, puts it through, and that pass narrowly misses. Jillian Barkas with the ball. Big long punt that's headed back by Teslo. Sorensen. They want to find Mollie Kelly up top, it looks like. Kelly, the goal scorer that helped them get by Brandon Valley last Tuesday night. That ball touched out there by Izzy Hedge. Some of the folks along the sideline thinking maybe Izzy was a little excessive from behind there. Center Kevin Messman doesn't agree, though. It's an important game. He's going to let these girls play soccer. Madison Landon sends it back across. That's challenged over there by Sydney Venner. Liz Sarda can't quite hold on to it there. Out to Britton Blunt. She centers to no one. That's kicked up and out of there by Sophia Connolly. And headed out by Fajardo. Throw in back to Keller. Or pardon me, that's Megan Landon over there. Tesla sends it forward. And that's headed out of there. That pass deflected. Jamie Sorensen gets a crack at it, but sends it way over. 32 left here in the first half. Still scoreless. A lot of soccer played in O'Gorman's end so far. That will change as the game goes along. Weidler touches it forward. And Pajado hot on Megan Landon there. Jillian Gower to throw it. Headed back inside by Moore. Weidler turns, touches back to Eckern. Eckern goes all the way across to Sydney Venner. Teslo on Weidler there. Back to Eckern. She comes over to Gower. And that pass intercepted. And here come Lincoln. Madison Landon was looking for Michaela Moore over on this side. But that passing lane closed down immediately. Long ball up to Jillian Barkus here. Teslo once again. The last couple of games, Julie Teslo has just owned the middle of the park. And by the way, for those of you who don't know, this is a rematch of the girls' championship game last year, which Lincoln won. Molly Detzel harassed by Mollie Kelly there. O'Gorman goal kick here. Flicked on by Eckern. Izzy Hedge. She wants to find Alyssa Weidler up top. But they are not giving Alyssa Weidler very many breaths of fresh air so far tonight. And that's very wise thinking. She will beat you if you give her just a moment. Lincoln bringing the pressure up top. Just under a half hour left now in the first half. And that rolls out for a goal kick. Izzy Hedge gets her head on that. Inside to Pajado. Long ball up to Sydney Johnson. Sydney has not been busy so far tonight. Not sure, that might be her first touch. Madison Landon touches it back to Griffin. She goes up the side to Blunt. Michaela Moore chasing up top there. O'Gorman get it out. Keller up to Sorensen. That's picked off by Mackenzie Eckern. Touched out to Izzy Hedge. Now inside to Pajado. And Jamie Sorensen shows up, deflects that out of bounds. We'll see a O'Gorman corner kick here. Mackenzie Eckern to take the kick here. Nearly a perfect night here at the MAC. That ball's headed out. And it'll be an O'Gorman throw on the far side. Kennedy Keller will put the ball in play here for Lincoln. This just in, and boys AA out in Rapid City. Rapid City Stevens has just defeated Brookings 1-0. Fantastic match. I got to watch the first half out there live on Soccer 605. Earlier today, we had the Aberdeen Central hosting Sioux Falls Lincoln Boys AA, and Aberdeen Central advance on a 2-0 win with goals by Austin Toffelmeyer and Jesse Margolis. Mollie Detzel out to cover Mollie Kelly. Sarda takes that one off her chest, and Detzel steps up and bangs one out of there. Kennedy Keller heads it over, but that finds Sydney Venner. And that finally touched out of there by Megan Landon. She didn't like Weidler on her back there. Wisely touched it out. That one popped in, but way wide left. Sydney Johnson will take a goal kick for Lincoln here. Big ball up. That's touched in by Eckern. Put back forward there. Molly Ferris was had some momentum going forward, but Teresa Pajado put a shoulder into her. Girls are playing the game like it's supposed to be played now. Keller bangs that one off Weidler. It gets over to Griffin. She's challenged there by Mackenzie Eckern. Every time you see a ball pop behind the defense there, you got to expect something exciting to happen, because Alyssa Weidler can cover a lot of yards in just a little bit of time. Mollie Kelly, the sophomore, giving Mollie Detzel, the senior, for O'Gorman as much as she wants in the back there. Mollie Kelly, just a relentless kind of forward.
Entering the game for the Patriots, number 16, Michelle Lounsbury.
Michaela Moore off at left.
Rachel Fold.
And Britton Blount.
Number 5, Mallory Hatzel.
And we have Michelle Lounsbury and Hatzel, or no, Rachel Foldy over there on the left side. A couple of energetic players on board for Lincoln. Kennedy Keller. Weidler was sizing that up. She just about didn't get that through in time. Weidler did get a little touch on the ball as Keller released it. Lincoln throw. Lounsbury throws it into Mollie Kelly. And here comes Madison Landon. She's got Mackenzie Eckern on her. She touches it back behind Eckern. She might have a try here. Detzel steps up, though, and knocks the ball loose. Pajado sends it out on the wing. They come back inside to Weidler. Look at the speed, but she can't get to the ball before it rolls out. Megan landed in front of her on that one. Folks, want to bring your attention to the dasher boards above and below your video player. All of our very fine live stream sponsors: Home Federal Bank, Beef O'Brady's, the original Pancake House, cellular only. Play It Again Sports here in Sioux Falls.
Number 5, Mallory Hatsley. Number 14, Miranda Eckert.
Our clothing partner, Dakota Lettering. My player page. Click on any of those banners as they roll by and get our sponsors' messages. Megan Landon works her way out of that trouble. Megan Landon again. She pumps it forward. She's going to find her sister, Madison, in the middle. Jamie Sorensen comes in there and heads that ball forward. Neither team settling the ball at this point. Teslo bangs it forward, looking for Mollie Kelly up top. And Megan Landon puts it through, but that's put back in by Liz Sarda. This style of game, Jillian Gower wins that. This style of game not benefiting Lincoln at all. When they were possessing the ball, they spent a lot more time in O'Gorman's end. And of course, just as we mentioned earlier, Sophia Connolly there. Over to Gower. Keller bangs it forward, looking for Mollie Kelly again. Kelly flicks it on. Molly Detzel on it. Rachel Foldy was after it from the other side.
Attention please, there's a Florida license plate car in the parking lot with your lights on. Florida
But as we told you, as the game went on, we would see O'Gorman really working to move the ball into Lincoln's end. And you just saw a good example of that. Who will be in Mitchell next Saturday to join us for the state finals? We're going to be there, the whole Soccer 605 crew. Allie Zuger will be down from Aberdeen. Hopefully we'll have Courtney Holling, one of our student correspondents from Harrisburg there. And of course the boss, Mrs. Soccer 605, Carol, will be there. Lounsbury throws it in. She finds Sorensen open. She was closed down right away by Miranda Eckern. Well, you can see here an example of when Lincoln play a little shorter game, they have a little more success. Kennedy Keller bounces Weidler off the ball. Sends it forward. That's going to be out for an O'Gorman throw. Folks, while you're on the internet, why don't you do us a favor? Go find Soccer 605 on Facebook and like us. Of course, everybody likes to be liked, but we're having a lot of fun on Soccer 605 Facebook every day. We'd love for you to be part of it. While you're on there, tell us where you're watching from and who you're supporting here. Keller up battling. Lincoln have done a masterful job so far limiting the impact of some of the O'Gorman key players like Izzy Hedge over here on the left side, Teresa Pajado in the middle, and Alyssa Weidler up top, to mention just a few. They haven't been able to keep Molly Detzel minimalized, though. Molly has been extremely active back there. Another long ball forward. Mollie Kelly gets this one through. And Mollie Kelly draws first blood here. She fights off Molly Detzel. And with just under 17 left in the first half, Sioux Falls Lincoln go up 1-0 on Sioux Falls O'Gorman. Fantastic effort there by the sophomore, Mollie Kelly.
The goal for the Patriots. Number 3, Mollie Kelly.
Mollie Kelly showing all you young players out there what it's the benefit of being relentless. And there she is right now, working against Jillian Gower. Jillian Barkus puts the ball in play. Rachel Foldy up on that for Lincoln. And Liz Sarda plays it up along the line. And that through ball rolls past Weidler back to Sydney Johnson. Real nice crowd here tonight at the MAC. Both schools showing the support for their teams. Last year, a banner year for Lincoln High, winning both boys and girls state champions.
18, Sydney Venner. 33, Teresa Fisher.
Teresa Pajado and Alyssa Weidler off. Get a little rest. They'll be back in with fresh legs here momentarily. That ball touched out by Foldy. Flicked on there and headed back in the middle by Kelly. Mackenzie Eckern gets it over on the side to Izzy Head. She touches it forward. That pass misses. Eckern's going to try it again. She runs into Madison Landon, who's come back to help. And Foldy gets past there. She's looking for Kelly up top again, but that's knocked out of there by Dessel. Julie Teslow plays the ball back to Sydney Johnson. And back out to Megan Landon. She finds Madison Landon in the middle. Touches over looking for Jamie Sorensen, but misses. Sophia Connolly runs into Madison Landon there, but touched back up by Miranda Eckern. Banged across by Kennedy Keller. Molly Detzel with a great header there, keeping the ball away from Mollie Kelly. Liz Sarda after that ball for O'Gorman, and that will be an O'Gorman throw. Griffin back to Megan Landon. Looking for Sorensen. That's intercepted by Teresa Fisher. Sophia Conley over to touch that ball out of danger. Fisher looking for Izzy Hedge over along the near side. They decide to go back the other direction. And Venner with a shot. She didn't get a lot of leg on that one. Ball back inside to Sydney Venner. She gets it over to Izzy Hedge. Hedge fires. And Sydney Johnson with an easy save on that. Izzy was out about 30 meters on that one. Rachel Foldy does just enough to get the ball there for her team. And here come Lincoln. And it's going to be offside. First offside of the evening. Mollie Kelly puts it up the far side. Rachel Foldy gets on it, but it's banged back forward by Liz Sarda. Headed back up.
Returning to the pitch for the Lady Knights, number 13, Ashley Beacom.
Ashley Beacom back on.
Entering the game for the Patriots, number 37, Tiana Newhart.
And Tiana Newhart, number 37 on for Lincoln up top. Newhart does get a touch on that. Over to Teslo. Teslo left foots it way over to the far side. Foley working hard to get it, but she can't quite get control. Griffin looking for Foldy. That's banged back up out of there by Megan Landon. Lounsbury heads it forward, and Detzel covers it for O'Gorman. That ball headed out of there. By Molly Ferris. Madison Landon, Jamie Sorensen. Teslo one times it. And now that's back to Sophia Conley for O'Gorman. Madison Landon with the ball. Molly Detzel gets in the way of that. Madison Landon, another real dangerous player up top. She really has a nice cut and shoot move. Scored a lot of goals. And Teslo a little hard into Miranda Acker in there. Molly Detzel plays it over to Gower. And Jamie Sorensen shows up and deflects that one out of bounds. Izzy Hedge to throw it in now for O'Gorman. Or I guess Gower will do that. 8.5 minutes left.
Number 5, Brittany Blount. Number 7, Sophia Moon. And for the Lady Knights, number 11, Alyssa Weidler. Number 7, Teresa Pujado.
4 sets of fresh legs on the field. Weidler and Pujado for O'Gorman. Blount and Moore for Lincoln. Corner. And O'Gorman player got a touch on it. I'm not sure if that was Weidler or Pujado. At any rate, it's a Lincoln goal kick here. Kennedy Keller sends it up to halfway. O'Gorman in control here. Connolly gets it up to Miranda Eckern, or Mackenzie Eckern, but Jamie Sorensen's there for Lincoln. She sends it through. Michaela Moore hot on that one, and Molly Detzel again out of her center channel, taking care of business for O'Gorman. Farkas plays it out to Gower, up to Hedge. She looks inside, she's looking for Pajado. But instead, Julie Teslo steps in. Megan Landon sends it long. Dessel, once again, who's everywhere back there for O'Gorman. Michaela Moore. That ball comes loose and deflected again out of there by Molly Dessel. Madison Landon. She put it inside there to Kiana Newharth. That ball knocked away. Molly Ferris sent it forward. Again, banged out of there by O'Gorman. Now Izzy Hedge with the ball. She's looking for Weidler up top. Weidler touches it back in to Pajado. They put it in the far channel to Mackenzie Eckern. And that final entry pass intercepted by Megan Landon. And it'll be a Lincoln throw. 5 minutes left here in the first half. Sioux Falls Lincoln leading Sioux Falls O'Gorman 1-0. Mollie Kelly back on the pitch for Lincoln.
Number 3, Mollie Kelly.
And Madison Landon off to get a halftime rest here. Coach Burkhalter's got to be real pleased with Madison's performance there in the first half. Now Coach Burkhalter has dropped Mollie Kelly back into the middle. He'll attack her out of there apparently. Teslo heads the ball forward, but center Kevin Messman says no, a little excessive there. Liz Sarda sends it forward, but Griffin was there to intercept it. Mollie Kelly stepped back to Sarda and knocked the ball out. Sarda's throw interrupted there by Teslo. That deflected out by Lincoln. It'll be an O'Gorman throw. Once again, I want to thank all you folks for joining us here live on Soccer 605. We will have the other girls semi live on Soccer 605 starting at 8 o'clock Rapid City Central against Rapid City Stevens. Their third game of the season. Mackenzie Eckern looks like she took a blow to the face. And Coach Byer out to make sure she's okay. Spirited group of students here for Sioux Falls O'Gorman. And she's going to be okay, it looks like.
Injury substitution for the Lady Knights. Number 14, Miranda Eckern.
And Miranda Eckern in now for Mackenzie. Drop ball. Dessel quickly sends it out of the back. That's deflected on the way out by Lincoln. Be an O'Gorman throw. Mollie Ferris had a lot of pressure there from Izzy, and she did get it out of the way there. Ashley Beacom sends it across to Liz Sarda. Sarda sends it off to the side. But that ball out of bounds for a Lincoln throw. Just a minute and a half left here in the first. Madison Landon back on the pitch, and Jamie Sorensen comes off. What a great game, folks. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have.
1 minute, 1 minute.
Mollie Ferris with the long ball up. And there's Mollie Kelly. Well, so far, Coach Steve Burkhalter has had a lot of success paying attention to Alyssa Weidler and Teresa Pajado. They haven't had a clean touch all day, and that's at least at this point part of their defensive success.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that's it for the first half. Sioux Falls Lincoln leading Sioux Falls O'Gorman 1-0 on the strength of that relentless Mollie Kelly running up top for them. Well, let's give you a look at the scoreboard here at the MAC. We're going to check a couple Twitter feeds and look at the see if they got the other game up and rolling yet on Soccer 605 from Rapid City. And we'll be back with you at the start of the second half. Thanks for being with us, folks, on Soccer 605 tonight. A lot of celebs around here tonight. There's Tamika Anderson, the senior Roosevelt goalkeeper, tremendous goalkeeper. She tore her ACL early in the season. She's off to Dakota Wesleyan for her education and to play for Coach Clay Glasgow over there. Looks like they're about to kick off out in Rapid City. See, one of the Dakota Alliance coaches brought her youth girls team to the game tonight. What a great idea. Some more of those little ladies dressed in green down there.
Fans, please clear the field. Please clear the field.
Well, we're 40 minutes away from a decision here in this one. Teams will swap ends. And we see the introductions being made out in Rapid City. Rapid City Central against Rapid City Stevens to earn the right next Saturday to play the winner of this game in the final. Mitchell, South Dakota. AA girls game will take place at 1 o'clock. And Sioux Falls or Gorman will take the kick. Sydney Venner there on this side, number 8. Sydney scored a real nice goal Saturday against Aberdeen Central. Kind of snuck in behind the defense and got a good one in for him. O'Gorman's third goal. in the middle to Mackenzie Eckern. She takes a couple touches forward. She's coming down the side. But Megan Landon runs it down. And kicks it out. O'Gorman throw. Sarda to throw it in. She misses Fajardo. Ball popped out of there. And Mackenzie Eckern with a long ball forward. Sydney Venner making a great effort to get that ball for O'Gorman, but Johnson gets that in her hands. That ball flicked along. Jillian Gower bringing it up the other side for O'Gorman. She found Izzy Hedge. That ball was knocked loose. Fajardo showed up, took a little touch down the line. Kennedy Keller out there for Lincoln. She tried banging it off an O'Gorman player but couldn't get it out. Benner's pass deflected there by Madison Landon. She puts it inside to Miranda Eckern. Teslo given a little nudge there by Teresa Fajardo. Sorensen finds Kelly. Kelly back to Sorensen. She's got some space there. She launches, and Jillian Barkas ready for that one. Griffin, that's headed up by Sarda and put through by Blount. That's going to roll out. Not a friendly. The girls are all playing hard to earn that right to appear in the final next Saturday in Mitchell. One o'clock for that game. Central Time next Saturday. Mollie Kelly tries to turn the corner. Sophia Connolly with her over there. And Connolly takes care of that. Ball sent way long by Fajardo. Sydney Johnson will pick it up at about the 17. Teresa Fajardo tries to head it on. Ashley Beacom got a little touch there. Griffin sends it up. Eckern heads it back in. Been a great battle all night between Teslo and Fajardo there in the middle. Michaela Moore running down the side against Gower. Connolly got a touch and she couldn't connect that pass. And the game out west is underway. You can see that one live also on Soccer 605. That courtesy of Sports Ticket Live. Thanks, folks, for giving us the stream. We hope we can return the favor anytime. Ashley Beacom looking for a way out. Kennedy Keller over there to send the ball out towards 41st Street. O'Gorman throw. Weidler tried to kind of galazzo it up to catch Teresa Fajardo. Fajardo turns and has one, but that goes wide left. Rapid City Central, 2 minutes into the game, score on Rapid City Stevens. Can't see who got the goal. Tell you, the hardest thing in the world to do is to beat a good team, even twice in a season, but 3 times is almost impossible. Liz Sarda over Fajardo's head. That's banged out of there by Megan Landon. They find Kelly up top. Mackenzie Eckern touches it back to Connolly. Over to Gower. She's looking to get it through, but Michaela Moore stepped in front of that. Teslo touches out here to Blunt. Madison Landon, soft touch back. But Griffin got out of trouble there. Ashley Beacom's pass ricochets off Madison Landon. And Kennedy Keller, long ball up. She's got Michaela Moore running on the other side. She's not going to reach that, though, before it rolls out. It'll be an O'Gorman goal kick. Kayla Moore finds Mollie Kelly. Back to Moore on the outside. That one's going to roll out. O'Gorman throw deep in their own end here. And Lincoln get what they want. They get a throw deep in O'Gorman's end here. Alyssa Weidler gets a long touch. But Lincoln are not buying that. Megan Landon deep to get that ball before Alyssa Weidler can do anything dangerous with it. Eckern gets one through. She's got Venner over here. Venner centers. Oh, a dangerous moment. Mighty dangerous moment. But Lincoln do enough. And it'll be an O'Gorman corner. Action stopped out in Rapid City as Stevens player is down. And again, Lincoln do enough. We don't know if there was a foul there that Megan Glenn saw or if it was an offside. She had her flag raised. And center Kevin Messman is going to call a PK. Weidler steps back. And Alyssa Weidler puts it in past Sydney Johnson.
The goal for the Lady Knights, scored in the 50th minute on a penalty kick by number 11.
And that levels her up with a half hour left in the game, 1-1. Michaela Morris sends a long one in. Jillian Barkas on top of that one. Mollie Kelly once again working hard up there. That ball apparently hits her in the hand. Venner puts it back in the middle to Weidler. Megan Landon tight on her. Then they look for Teresa Pajado in the middle. She had company too. Kennedy Keller there. Mackenzie Eckern sends it forward. That's kicked back out of there by Ferris. There's Teresa Pajado. She wanted to get that little flick by, but good defending there again by Lincoln on her. Connolly's got Mollie Kelly harassing her from behind. That ball's going to roll out for a goal kick.
Game for the Patriots, number 16, Michelle Lounsbury.
Michelle Lounsbury.
28, Rachel Foley.
And Rachel Foldy back on the field for Blunt and Moore. Teresa Pajado's pass intercepted there by Rachel Foldy. Great effort there by Rachel running back, intercepting that. Kennedy Keller sends it over to Lounsbury. Not a lot of possession here right now. Just a lot of kicking the ball back and forth. Gower throws it in. And that'll be a foul along the side by Jamie Sorensen.
Returning to the pitch for the Knights, number 5, Mallory Hatzel.
Hatzel on board here at right forward for O'Gorman. That ball out. Mollie Kelly tried to knock it forward, but it'll come back. Izzy Head running hard after that ball, but doesn't quite make it. Izzy widely known for her tremendous effort. She is really fit. She can run all game. That ball kicked out of there by Sorensen. Thrown back in quickly by O'Gorman. Boldy heading towards Liz Sarda. Sarda just kicks it out. Boldy looking for Mollie Kelly. That ball headed by Sarda out. But Teslo touches it back in, looking for Madison Landon, couldn't reach. Keller pumps it back forward again. He's got Madison Landon there. You can hear the fans shouting their positive encouragement out toward the center. Sorensen with the high floater. And Jillian Barkas handles that easily. Teresa Pajado tackles that out of there. But Megan Landon gets control of it. Tesla now will bring it forward. Sends it to Madison Landon. Madison with a little move. And puts a great looking ball through to Lounsbury. But that's going to run out for an O'Gorman goal kick. Just under half an hour left now out in Rapid City. In the first half, score still 1-0, Rapid City Central leading Rapid City Stevens. You too can watch that game live on Soccer 605. Liz Sarda sends it forward. Headed back in by Kennedy Keller. And a battle in the middle. O'Gorman come out with it. Ashley Beacon puts it over to the left side, back in the middle. And Pajado fires one from long range. About 40 meters, 35 meters. That might seem long, but that's not that far out of her range. Kennedy Keller sticking her head in there. Weidler. That ball deflected. Nice little combination play here. But Sydney Venner can't quite reach it. Teslo challenged there by Pajado. Ball comes out to O'Gorman, but now it's back to Lincoln and back to O'Gorman. Lincoln will throw it in. Molly Ferris gets it up to Lounsbury, back inside to Sorensen. She's got Mackenzie Eckern on her. Kennedy Keller with a long ball up. She's got Mollie Kelly up there. That's touched out for a Lincoln throw. Michelle Lounsbury will put it in play here for Lincoln. Sorensen and Fajardo fighting it out over there in the far channel. And Sorensen plays it back. It's popped way long by Kennedy Keller. Flicked in there by Madison Landon. And Jillian Barkas has no trouble with that. Teslo sends it back forward. Sarda was trying to find Eckern in the middle. That was a nice little ball there by Madison Landon. And some heads-up defending by Jillian Gower. Madison Landon. She couldn't fool Mackenzie Eckern on that one. And that's going to be a corner for Sioux Falls Lincoln. Megan Landon up to take the corner. One of the Lincoln players up gets a strike on that. Jillian Barkas was off her line. She came out to chase the ball. It was a kind of a low, hard corner that came in at the top of the six. Barkas came out to get it. And in the melee, Lincoln had a chance, but it went over. Michelle Lounsbury giving it up over there for her team on the side. She tackles that ball out of bounds. And Britton Blount coming in.
Substitution for the Patriots.
For Jamie Sorensen coming off. Kennedy Keller comes flying in there, tries to head the ball forward. That ball came out to Teresa Fajardo. She tried getting it over on the near side, but couldn't connect with Hatzel. Fajardo with the long ball across to her old running partner, Izzy Hedge. Hedge can't keep control of that ball. Just under 17 left now in the game. Lincoln shortening their game up a little bit and then kind of possessing around O'Gorman. Mollie Kelly turns back in. She had Blount there, but that pass knocked away by O'Gorman's defense. Nice turn there by Julie Teslo, but Teresa Fajardo right there with her. Teslo gets another touch. Foldy tried putting it toward the goal, but that's touched away there by Sarda. Megan Lannon keeps her balance there somehow. Griffin touches inside. Blount gets a touch. And Izzy Hedge was on it, but couldn't stay up. Another Teslo-Fajardo battle in the middle. We have the finest group of midfielders this year of any group I've seen since I've been around soccer, about a quarter century or so. That ball banged out there by Sophia Connolly. Hatzel challenged her by Griffin. Griffin wins the ball. She sends it on across. But then Mackenzie Eckern runs it down. Comes back to Liz Sarda. Hatzel looking to connect there with Weidler. Julie Teslo applying the treatment once again in the middle. O'Gorman throw. Clock just ticked under 14 here in the game. And Megan Lannon holds off Teresa Fajardo, a very determined Teresa Fajardo there. It just is so great to see these players. Head a shot comes in, and Sydney Johnson takes care of that. Mackenzie Eckern, you got to watch her. She will pull the trigger from far out. But as I was saying, it's just so great to see these players all challenged to the max. And they all end up being a lot better because of that. That one makes it through. But Molly Ferris right there to gather it up and send it forward. Big header there by Kennedy Keller. Kennedy stuck her head in there quite a few times this game. I have the game on. Benner gets it out to Weidler. Weidler hammers one in, but it goes wide to the right. Blount looking for Michelle Lounsbury over on the far side. That ball comes out. Sent back in here. And Lincoln get a lot of players back behind the ball in a hurry and reject that attack. Mallory Hatzel lets one go. It flies wide left.
Substitutions for the Patriots. Number 7, Michaela Moore. Number 19, Jamie Sorensen.
PK. Weidler. Hatzel harassed there by Foldy. And center Kevin Messman calls a foul just outside of the 18. Mighty dangerous spot when you have a shooter like Teresa Pajado lined up on that. Center sets him at 10. And the wall does its job. Lincoln keep him out. Sydney Johnson on top of that one. Connolly sends it over to the far channel. Gower pumps it up along the side. Michaela Moore touches it toward the middle, but nobody there. Farkas with a long punt up past halfway. Touched back in by Griffin. Hatzel gives it to Ashley Beacon. That's stolen there by Madison Landon. She's coming forward. She turns and launches, and Jillian Barkas right there. Kennedy Keller, a hard strike up through the middle. Kennedy Keller just has played fiercely tonight. And so has Megan Landon. Really, about every girl that stepped on this pitch has just played their heart out tonight. Foldy back to Megan Landon. She tries to put up in the center. Pajado heads it back towards Lincoln's end. Sarda sends it deep in the corner. Hatzel reached around there, around Megan Landon, and hit it in. Keller not getting a square hit on that. It squirts out the other side. O'Gorman throw. Seven and a half left, 1-1. Ashley Beacom sends it over to Izzy Hedge. Hedge puts it back in the middle. Run down by Sydney Johnson. Hassel again, making the trip. Michaela Moore touches it past, and Molly Dessel steps out there and sends that one to 41st Street.
Pitch for the Patriots, number 6, Julie Teslo.
Julie Teslo back on the pitch now. Rachel Foldy has done her job, and she's off. Lincoln throw again on the far side. And that'll be out for a goal kick.
Substitution for the Patriots, number 37, Tiana Newhart.
Tiana Newhart coming on for Mollie Kelly. Jillian Barkas punts it up in the middle. Izzy Hedge runs that one down. She refuses to give up. Weidler launched a long one. That went wide to the right. Lincoln now deep in their end with the throw. Eckern serves the ball up to the top of the 18. Hatzel working against Griffin out here. That ball's knocked out by Lincoln. And it'll be an O'Gorman throw. Coach Ryan Byer encouraging his players to take advantage of this opportunity now that the ball's so deep in Lincoln's end. They kept it there quite a while. Kennedy Keller will put this one in play. Looking for Teslo there in the middle. Madison Landon lays it out into the channel. Molly Detzel out to run it down, and she bangs it out of bounds. Sarda heads that one out. Griffin serves one in. She's got Madison Landon there. That got past her and touched out by Sophia Connolly. Blount has a stab at it there, but O'Gorman get it out. Weidler flicked it on, but that was gathered up there by Keller. Fajardo double team there, but O'Gorman keep possession. Mackenzie Eckern was coming forward. Or no, that was Ashley Beacom, pardon me. Trying to combine.
Returning to the pitch for the Lady Knights, number 8, Sydney Venner.
Well, hard to say. We could be looking at extra time here pretty easily. With less than 3 minutes left in this one. That ball flicked on out of the air by Madison Landon. Britton Blunt finds Madison Landon inside. She sends it forward. Molly Detzel's going to chase it down here for O'Gorman. That deflects. And Jillian Barkas on it inside the 18 for O'Gorman. Another good punt by Barkas. Beacom sends it over on the left. She had Izzy Hedge over there. Hedge bangs it off a Lincoln player.
One minute remaining.
Ball put through. Mollie Detzel out and hits that out. Those two players smashed legs, Michaela Moore and Detzel, as she hit that one way out of bounds again. Detzel was down there for a minute. She's up and moving around. And so is Michaela Moore. Detzel will come off, and that's probably not the best thing for O'Gorman right now. She has been an absolute force at center back tonight for O'Gorman. Yeah, trying to figure this one here out. They made Detzel come off, and they made a Lincoln player come off. Mollie Kelly, she wasn't even involved in the collision over there. That ball through, and Jillian Barkas out to pick that up as it rolled inside the 18. Teslo has it back forward, and Connolly sends it back towards Lincoln's end.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And it's going to be extra time here, folks. Regulation ends, and we're knotted up here at the MAC 1-1. Lincoln opened with a great Mollie Kelly goal, fighting off Mollie Detzel to get one in past Barkas.
At the end of regulation, your score.
And then
Gorman 1, Lincoln Patriots 2.
Gorman awarded a penalty kick
There will be two
to tie it up.
10-minute overtime periods.
We'll play two 10-minute overtime periods. If we're still knotted up, it'll go to PKs. While we're at it, let's do a little PSA here. The South Dakota High School Athletic Association reminds you, or Activities Association reminds you, that there's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That is in South Dakota's high schools. Participation in activities includes the joy of competition and leads to greater achievement in other areas, including academics. High school activities are more than extracurricular, they are extra important too. This message brought to you by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and Soccer 605. Check in here on the Rapid City Central Rapid City Stevens contest. And Rapid City Central up 2-0 on Stevens with 3:20 left in the first half. Rapid City Stevens, of the 3 games they played of this season, Rapid City Stevens won the first one handily, 4-0. And they just played here a week or so ago, and Rapid City Stevens won 1-0. Want to make sure and do a shout out to all those great sponsors you see on the scrolling dashboards above and below your video player. Home Federal Bank. You probably have a Home Federal Bank branch in your town. If you do, why don't you stop in and tell them thank you for supporting Sports 605. Beef O'Brady's with 2 locations in Sioux Falls. Where do you enjoy? Beef O'Brady's north at the Sanford Sports Complex and Beef O'Brady's south at 69th and Western. Great place to go after the game. Only a couple minutes away from Yankton Trail Park. Nobody can outbeat Beef's. The Original Pancake House on Kiwanis and 41st Street in Sioux Falls. They take great care to come up with the freshest and best ingredients so you have the best dining experience you can, and wow, do they ever have great food there. Cellular only. With 2 stores in Sioux Falls, a store in Watertown and a store in Pierre. They're having a super special right now. You can get up to $400 trade-in on your existing phone. And of course, they are your premier Verizon retailer. And we love the Verizon 4G LTE. You're looking at this game right now over Verizon 4G LTE. Cellular only. Play It Again Sports here in Sioux Falls on Western, just 1 block south, or a block and a half south of 41st Street. They're across Western from Shields. They just moved to a big new store there to serve you better. We were just there this afternoon getting a little bit of video for the huge hockey season that they have coming up. And boy, they really have a lot of hockey gear there.
Please vacate the field. Please vacate the field.
Of course, our clothing partner, Dakota Lettering. Click on that banner. You can go to our store and represent the Soccer 605 with some great clothing from Dakota Lettering. Well, we've got 2 10-minute overtime periods. Izzy Hedge and Jillian Gower talking about how fun it's going to be at the state final next week. You can put it on if you want. I did. And we're off here. And Mollie Kelly down on that ball. And that'll be a foul called on Kelly. Obstruction, it's an indirect. Detzel plays a short one over to Connolly. She keeps it going. Sarda's pass intercepted on the far side by Blunt. Izzy Hedge gets a touch pass. And there's Megan Landon one more time. I'll tell you, these girls have really been responsible defensively on both ends of the field. Both coaches had their teams fully ready for this one. Big floater, and that goes way right to the right. That was Ashley Beacom launching that one from about 40 meters, 45 meters. Michaela Moore working against Gower over here. Connolly comes out of the middle, knocks it out. Jamie Sorensen touches it out to Moore. She left foots it all the way across. Britton Blunt over there. She plays it back to Landon. Griffin. She sends one in. That's kicked out of there by Connolly. Headed back in by Teslo. And Griffin. That goes out wide right. Kayla Moore gets a touch on that, ends up on Gower's foot, but then that's intercepted. Sorensen plays it back to Keller. She bangs it forward. Lincoln knocking her on the back there. Izzy Hedge put some pressure on Kennedy Keller there. Keller missed that pass. She was looking for Molly Ferris. And Keller comes out and kicks that out of bounds. Gower to throw. And that's going to run out over the end. Goal kick. Mollie Kelly in another fight with Detzel. Ball tackled away, and it's out of bounds for a Lincoln throw. We'll do a quick check here between overtime periods and bring you up to speed on what's happening in Rapid City. Last we checked for Rapid City Central, we're up 2-0. Here comes Teresa Fajardo. She gets it in the middle to Weidler. Weidler stopped there, though, by Megan Landon. Izzy Hedge centers. And again, Megan Landon there. They had Sydney Venner on the backside. Sydney masterful of sneaking back behind the defense and getting herself an opportunity. Mollie Kelly going against Connolly there. Connolly wins it. Gets it over to Ashley Beacom. She gets one in there. Sydney Johnson on top of that one easily. Headed on. Detzel looks one way, goes out the other. That's flicked on by Hedge. Keller sends it out about halfway. Julian Gower throws it in. And Kennedy Keller, long pass up. And that'll be a foul on Detzel on Mollie Kelly's back. Kennedy Keller up to take the kick for Lincoln. Three minutes left here in the first overtime period. That one headed out of there by Teresa Pajado.
Substitutions for the Patriots, number 16, Michelle Lounsbury, number 28, Rachel Cole.
Michaela Moore and Brittany Blount out, and Rachel Foldy and Michelle Lounsbury in their place, both at winger. Mollie Detzel kind of doing a one-legged juggle back there in the back. She finally heads it out. Rachel Foldy will throw it in. O'Gorman throw. Minute and a half now left in the first overtime. Weidler immediately encountered over there by Abby Griffin. Lounsbury's kick deflected, but Jamie Sorensen on it. Conley lets it run out. That flicked on by Easy Hedge. And Kennedy Keller with another big bang out of the back. Michelle Lounsbury touches it forward. She had Madison Landon over there. All right, that's the end of the first overtime period. And we're still knotted up at one here. Let's do a quick check on that other game for you. Out in Rapid City, Stevens has come back and scored a goal. So now Rapid City Central lead 2-1. Second half just underway there. 2-1 Rapid City Central. With 38 minutes left in the game there. We'll keep you up to speed on that one. But we've got a game right here we're pretty interested in. Getting ready to head into the second overtime period. The South Dakota High School Activities Association reminds you that there's just one place where students are students first and athletics are played with purpose and perspective, and that is in South Dakota's high school. Participation in activities includes the joy of competition and leads to greater achievement in other areas, including academics. High school activities are more than extracurricular. They are extra important, too. This message brought to you by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and Soccer 605. Lincoln will kick here. And here we go. Big kick up by Kennedy Keller. She has the long leg tonight. Weidler took that one off Megan Landon's foot. And that went out over the M line. Well, Gorman gathered that up and get it out, but now Jamie Sorensen's coming at him. She lays one through. And she had Mollie Kelly there, just not quite the best angle to get her. That was a solid opportunity there for Lincoln. And who's fighting for it again but Julie Teslo and Teresa Pajado. O'Gorman throw. That has been a lot of fun watching those two tonight. Two of last year's Elite 11 players. That ball quickly in the corner. And it'll be an O'Gorman corner kick. I didn't see if that was headed out or punched out. I guess regardless, it's out of there. And now Mollie Kelly chasing after that one. Mollie Detzel gets there first. And Mollie Kelly sends her to the carpet. And she'll go in referee Messma's book for that. A little bit of unladylike behavior there.
Number 3, Mollie Kelly.
And Mollie Detzel, like a Timex, she takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Connolly with the free kick here. Hatzel going against Griffin there. That was kicked out of the middle for an O'Gorman throw. Wow. That one came off the top of the crossbar. You just, I mean, how could you judge something like that? It was so high up in the air. One little puff of breeze could alter the course. Lincoln lucky on that one.
Returning to the pitch for the Patriots, number 3, Mollie Kelly.
Mollie Kelly back on and Britton Blunt back on. Off come Rachel Foldy and Michelle Lounsbury. Just under 6 minutes left here in the second overtime period. Will we go to kicks? That one through, but Keller there gets to it easily. You can always hear the crowd cheering up when that ball comes through, and Alyssa Weidler might have a shot at it. They're conditioned. And Dessel out. Hatzel goes down under Abby Griffin's contact there. Mackenzie Eckern to put her long leg into use here. Short ball in. Madison Landon, that was Megan, touched that out. Kayla Moore was over there after that one. Mollie Kelly slips down, no foul there. Of course, you won't tell the Lincoln fans that. But of all the opinions there, only one matters, and that's Kevin Messman's. Another collision there. This time, Gower is popped. And Madison Landon wins that one. She sends one through. She had Michaela Moore over there, who's got tremendous speed. She almost made it. She got a touch. And Detzel steps in and bangs another one out. Just under 2 minutes now. Will we go to kicks? Mollie Kelly fighting over there. This is Jillian Gower. Well, regardless of how this thing ends up here tonight, folks, we got our money's worth, didn't we?
1 minute.
1 minute left. Teresa Pajado bangs one way long. Sydney Johnson out to pick it up. Madison Landon has an angle. She's got Michaela Moore with all her speed over there. Wow! That could not have been any closer. That just could not have been any closer. 12, 11.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that's going to end the regulation here. Oh my. We are going to go to kicks. Knotted up at 1 each. Let's do a quick check on the Rapid City game for you. And of course, if you're online, you can watch it live yourself on Soccer 605. No pressure. And with 25 minutes left in the game out at Rapid City Central still leading 2-1 over Rapid City Stevens. Well, the big question is, which one of these teams will be in Mitchell next Saturday? Alyssa Weidler has already scored 1 PK here tonight. There's 2 of the crew. Coach Burkhalter putting his order together.
As a reminder, South Dakota High School Activities Association rules prohibit fans, spectators entering the field of play following the game. Please remain in the stands to keep the players. Thank you.
Here's my video partner up here from Sioux Falls, O'Gorman. We've had a lot of fun this year. Oh, yeah. I can't wait till next. Already. I'm already missing the high school soccer, and it's not even over yet. Jillian Barkas getting a little last moment warm-up. Exciting times here for all these young student athletes. You need to get back to the station, Travis? Well, it's too hard to leave to something like this, you know. Yeah. Then if they're still tied, they just will go through the rotation, but it rarely makes it that far.
I'm just proud of these girls after what they went through today. 90% of them were at the funeral this afternoon.
The freshman, Jillian Barkas, ready to shine for her team. And the junior for Sioux Falls Lincoln, Sydney Johnson. Calm as a cucumber. We'll go best of 5, and if we're tied after that, we'll continue on till one team scores more than the other. Well, Rapid City Stevens has a little work to do out there in Rapid City to advance to the final next week, or this week. Just a few days away here. They're trailing Rapid City Central 2-1. We knew those Central girls would have plenty in the tank against Stevens. And it looks like they'll be shooting on the east goal here. What an exciting time here for both teams. Jillian Barkas in here as a freshman because last year's starting keeper tore her ACL.
Who's last year's?
Say what?
Who's last year's? Nightingale?
Say what?
Nightingale? Nightingale.
No. Let's see.
Olivia?
Olivia Sorrell was stepped in and
They don't switch, do they?
no.
Oh, yeah, I know. Learned a lot.
First up here. And Jillian Barkas with the big save. Alyssa Weidler coming forward here for O'Gorman. Oh, that's a long walk back. Weidler's already got one PK in tonight. And it's 0-0. Alyssa Weidler puts it over. Now here comes Megan Landon. Welcome all you folks who are joining us here for the shootout. Megan Landon. And Jillian Barkas. 2 shots, 2 saves. And Mackenzie Eckern coming forward. Mackenzie, a junior. Mackenzie Eckern, that's the first one. That's not a long walk back when you do that.
Fans are reminded there are no artificial noisemakers allowed. No artificial noisemakers. Thank you.
Now here comes Kennedy Keller. Kennedy's got a great shot and she can really put the pace on the ball. One to 0 the count now in Gorman's favor. Third shot here for Lincoln. Kennedy Keller bounces this one off the woodwork. And Jillian Gower coming forward for O'Gorman's third attempt. Jillian looks anxious to get up there and put in her effort. And she nets O'Gorman's second goal. Julie Teslow now stepping forward, the senior for Lincoln. USD commit. This is a must-make situation here for Lincoln. And Teslow nets this one. Teresa Pajado. She's been in a fight all night in the middle. That's going to do it. I'm pretty sure. We'll see if... Yes! Kevin Messman points at the middle. Gives his whistle 3 blows. And Sioux Falls O'Gorman in a tremendous battle tonight here will advance to the state final this coming Saturday in Mitchell. Folks, make sure and check in the Soccer 605 YouTube channel for interviews, and Carol will be there after the game. See you around. Carol will be down there after the game getting interviews from all the players. What a tremendous effort put out by both sides. Congratulations not only to Sioux Falls Lincoln, but to Sioux Falls O'Gorman, but to Sioux Falls Lincoln for a well-played game. A well-played game. Thank you for being with us. Thank you to all those tremendous sponsors we have. Now I'm going to go over to the Rapid City Central versus Rapid City Stevens game and watch that one on out. And hopefully we'll have a result for you there.
What do they call the official final of this one then? Would it be 2-1 in penalty kicks?
Yeah.
And they beat them 3-1 in kicks? But the official score 2-1 in overtime. Shootout or kicks or...
That's what they call it. Kicks from one. Yeah, all right. Thank you. See you, Travis.